Well. Bit surprised at this. Bit surprised. Guys, Feroz will be on in a few minutes. He's got mic issues. So I thought, you know what? Let's just start it with big news right here, people. Which we'll get into. I'm very surprised at this. But we have to back the gaffer, as we say. That's what needs to be done. Early session today. I know we're about an hour, 2 hours early. But I've got a lot of things going on tonight. So I thought, you know what? Let's do a bad boy stream today. Let me know what you guys are thinking. No Joao Felix to Chelsea, according to Fabrizio Romano. Poch does not want the player at the club. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this deal not happening. As you can see on the screen, Chelsea and Mauricio Poch have decided to trust Nkunku over Felix, playing behind a new striker they will sign. So we are expecting a new striker, and also Carlito, man. Carlito, why you here, bro?
I'm here for 5 minutes until Farad gets on.
He's here, but yeah, go for it. What are you saying?
I just want to talk about I'll only be here for 5 minutes. I want to talk about the Nkunku.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Obviously. Okay. Number one, Nkunku at ACM. I'm sure you guys would agree with this. It's kind of the same position that Mount wants to play. I don't think that it's mutually exclusive that because Joao Felix is leaving and they're prioritizing Nkunku, that means Mount is going to stay. I don't think that that's the case. I think that Mount's still going to leave, and I think that we would probably just keep a player like Carney and just go from there.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see the news today, in the last half an hour, Nkunku will be playing behind the new striker. So it looks like Nkunku will be the second striker, basically. And we don't need Felix right now. So
yeah,
I don't think that means Mount will stay. But obviously, the questions were being asked. Does it mean we've got a last minute talk or something happening? But I'm a bit surprised we're not going to be signing Joe, even on the loan. I'm a bit surprised.
Do you know what I think it is, dude?
Yeah.
I think that he thinks he's lazy.
I mean, he's a saucy player, isn't it? So
yeah,
it's a weird one.
right.
But we got back the gaffer end of the day. You know, I can't really say anything bad about it. I mean, I'm disappointed. If I'm being honest, I am disappointed.
Me too. All right, hey guys, have a good stream.
Take care, man.
See you guys.
Feroz Ali, hi, my man.
Yeah, my apologies, everyone, for being late. I was fixing my mic. I don't know if my mic levels are good now. Like they're
it's calm.
Right? Yeah.
You was telling me something about this happening, man, but you weren't being straightforward with
it. It's man, I don't even know what to say anymore, bro. I really thought I mean in January I was actually like getting really angry at like the ESPN panel because they were like, oh, Chelsea didn't sign a striker. And in my head I'm like, we signed Nkunku, so I guess he can fill that role. But obviously he is naturally a second striker. So it does make sense in terms of obviously like him playing in his natural position rather than like him having a Havertz syndrome, which is being played out of position, right, as a striker. As much as I don't like Havertz in terms of like how he is so inconsistent, I understand like at times where I go like, you know what, fair enough, he's playing out of position. So I guess it makes sense with Nkunku playing naturally where he's supposed to, right?
Yeah. I'm just sad, man. I'm sad.
I'm really sad about Joao. Like really,
Stop lying.
No. I really wanted him to stay at the club, like 100%, and I just wanted him to stay. I was sure. I actually told people privately, and I didn't want to say it like on live stream or anything. Like, hey, Felix is staying 100%, because you never know. Like the club was so confident that he's gonna stay. Felix himself was confident he was gonna stay. Both the club and the player were adamant like it's gonna happen. I was telling everyone privately, like, hey, from what I'm hearing and stuff, like, you know, not actual direct reliable news, but from like people associated with the club, they're like, nah, he's definitely gonna be a Chelsea player next season because both parties want to keep him. And I was telling everyone, I was even telling like the biggest Felix fans, like, hey, just relax. It's not about like when. It's not about if. It's about like when it's gonna get announced. His extension, at least, if it's not a permanent transfer. And then, of course, woke up in the morning and saw what Pochettino did, which is fair enough. If he thinks Felix isn't someone that suits his system and isn't like a Chelsea player, fair enough. Let's back the manager. And if he didn't
It's a
have it,
big move.
and if he didn't have, I guess, Mount 90% leaving, but if he wasn't there and Kai Havertz also, I'd be like, come on, let's really get this done. But it's all understandable. Yeah, I'm really upset. I really wanted him to stay. Big up, Cat.
Can you see him?
No, I mean I saw him like a minute
Yeah,
ago.
he's there. Surely you can see him. Can you still see him? Can
Damn.
you see him?
Yeah, I see him now.
Let me see. I think he's angry at me, by the way.
So I feel like we're doing like a triple stream now, right? Like me, you, and the cat daily.
Yeah, basically, he's the mascot. WorldWideChels mascot, people. I'm just a bit sad about this, man. I'm still sad.
About what?
Still got all
Or
day.
about Felix?
Sorry?
You mean you're sad that we're not getting Felix, right?
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, 100%.
He's a saucy player. He's. I've
100%.
defended this guy so much.
I agree with you 100%. I really think he did good. He was really unlucky. It was all about fine margins in his debut. He did really well, got sent off, and then of course he almost scored on his debut as well. And then he's hit the post like 4-5 times, and then if only he scored that goal against Madrid. It's all about fine margins,
Yeah. Look up. No idea what you're talking about, my friend. Let's see what the comments are saying. Everyone tuned in, man. Like the video as always. Lol told you Poch is crap. He does not want to sign Felix. That's all he wants is Lukaku, the tosser. We've got Nkunku and Kai in position. Felix would be hindered. Nkunku and Kai and maybe Mason Mount at Felix position. Dude, Money May still sounds ready to be done. Man hasn't even had his first press conference for Chelsea yet, and he's crap. Big up, bro. Facts. Speak to these failed narratives at the end of the season. I can't wait to see what he does with the team. Hopefully, he can make the rivals cry. I would have preferred we sell Kai, keep Felix as he's technically more equipped than Kai. That's a fair comment. Same here, Enzo. Big up media as well, as always. My man Sadiq and Frauds. Smash the like button, people, as always, as it helps at the channel. I'm here if you'd like me. Well, I wanted you during against Newcastle, and you forgot me, bro. I'm surprised, but let's allow him to do his work. Big up EE as well. He says Agate and Casado on the way. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
I mean, Casado, I guess not Matt Law. Sorry, I'm gonna say Matt Law. Fabrizio talked about us being interested in Casado. He confirmed that today like a few times on Twitter and even on the app, the other app that all these players and journalists are on. And Ugarte, I guess like looks like it's done, right? I mean, most likely with Pochettino privately giving him a phone call apparently. So
I'm not gonna get excited about this because
here's the thing regarding transfer news, man. After the whole Felix thing.
Exactly.
That's the thing. The Felix thing as well. Imagine if you and I were telling everyone like, "Hey, he's definitely staying 100%," because the player himself has said, "I'm definitely going to be staying." His family is saying, "I'm staying," and then the club themselves are like saying he's staying, and then obviously Pochettino comes like, "Nope." So regarding all these like decisions, anything can happen at any moment, right? You've seen with Kunde as well. It wasn't like Fabrizio was chatting and just making stuff up regarding Kunde potentially joining Chelsea. Same thing with Rafinha. Last second, these things happen, right? So it's just like a bitter feeling right now. Because I know I sound like a broken record, but I really am upset regarding Felix, and it'll be such a shame when he shines somewhere else because you know he has the potential for that.
Exactly. Just a few more comments. Neither Ugarte nor Casado are happily riding bench for the next season, considering no Europe, and we won't play a 4-3-3 as we'll most likely have Nkunku and Havertz 2 10s. Don't see us getting both. That's a fair comment as well. It doesn't make any sense. I like Poch talking attentive. Felix is a good player. This is why I'm not into loan players. And we had Matt Jable saying they are very similar. Callum Hudson-Odoi could be leaving Chelsea on loan again next season with Mutsu
Sorry.
That's you. Chance of Mount signing. Let's have it right. Yeah, I really want to show you the chance of it. I'll show you the chance of it now. Wait.
Big up Miami. Wait, what are we?
What is this?
Oh, Johnny. What's that right?
What's this? What is this?
You know, that's a saying, right?
Who's the source of this?
Oh yeah, Fabrizio's confirmed this.
Really?
I think Fabrizio confirmed this, or someone really reliable confirmed this like an hour ago.
Fake news.
No, but it's not fake though. It's true because he was supposed to extend his contract. So this is not even breaking news, right? Because he was supposed to extend his contract and he hasn't for the last 2 weeks. So it is on standby. I don't know how this is breaking news though. It's so weird.
Wait, breaking news.
Yeah, but how can someone tell me how it's breaking news though?
Because it's a legend.
Do you
it's a
agree
legend
with
meeting.
me? Yesterday on the Suray channel, you and I talked about how Kante's contract is expiring and it's on hold. Didn't you and I address this yesterday?
Yeah, but
I don't
it
know
is
how this
breaking,
breaking news.
dude.
It's like saying breaking news, Mount's thing is on standby. Everyone knows it's on standby. Like,
Do you agree with the last talks happening with Mount?
yeah, I mean, Pochettino is gonna try to convince him, right? But it's highly unlikely. But it's always that glimmer of hope. I go like, hopefully he sees you're not signing Felix, and he goes like,
Yeah, but look what it says here. Look what it says. Chelsea are still asking for no less than 70 million.
Yeah, bro, 70 million in today's market is nothing.
Nah, on a 1-year deal.
70 million on today's, like, the last year's transfer thing was chaotic in world football, bro. Messi is probably going to Saudi for like $1 billion now, right? Like his wages and all.
Manchester United are really pushing behind the scenes to sign Mason Mount.
Of course, a good team will sign a good player, right?
So you're saying Manchester United? Oh, wait. Manchester United, a good team.
This is the thing that really frustrates me, man. Like, who are the deluded ones? Is it the ones who don't rate Mount at all, or is it these managers and these top football teams that want him at the club? Like, this is where I don't understand, man. I don't understand this whole situation. I don't get me wrong. I don't rate Mount really highly, but I still rate him. And the disrespect he gets is so uncalled for at times, but, you know, it is what it is.
Don't you think it's like a PR signing?
No, God, no, bro. The thing is, it's weird because if he does fail, let's say at United, I mean, Mata failed, and Mata was world-class at Chelsea, right? Sanchez, obviously, people could say his injury thing really affected him. But when Sanchez moved to United, first day of training, he's like, I don't like it here. I don't think this is a PR signing, man. He's a really good player. If Ten Hag wants him, like, it says something. If Klopp wants him, if Tuchel wants him, come on, all these managers want him, right? So
you sure it's not PR pushing for these news saying that club?
Which PR? Mount's PR?
Yeah, Mount's PR.
No, if Fabrizio's saying these things, whoa.
Well, I've seen United very, very strong interest, and Arsenal buying one is a bit like
someone's trying to hack me right now. Okay.
You want to hack a one season wonder. Anyway,
gotta know the verification Text.
Oh wait, Casado is still on talk. Look, let me. What's this? Let me say you have to keep an eye on Casado.
I told you. I told you that Fabrizio.
How
No,
though?
I
How
told
can
you.
we afford them?
No, I said I told you Fabrizio was talking about it a few times.
Yeah, but how can we afford him? That means the Ugarte deal will fail. There's no way we're signing both. It doesn't make sense.
Bro, if you get rid of like the 10 to 15 players, we have enough money. Okay, answer me this question. Let's say we sign Felix for 60. Well, actually, no, we were going to sign him for 10 million or 11 million extension, blah, blah, blah. It's not an issue to spend. It's an issue to spend to the level that we were spending, aka 600-700 million, but it's not an issue to spend like
Bro,
200 million.
listen. We didn't spend 600 million in one go. We
I
done it
know.
across 2 windows,
I
which
know.
means
Yeah.
if we sign a striker that Nkunku's going to play behind,
Yeah.
we sign a midfielder of Ugarte.
Okay.
We're not signing Casado.
I was saying that yesterday. I don't think both Casado and Ugarte will come, but hypothetically, if Kante's contract is not renewed, which it seems like it's not going to be, Kovacic leaves, Ruben leaves, Gallagher will probably like if we lose 3-4 midfielders, we will have to spend decent money, and over time, if we put it in installments, it's not an issue. But if we go crazy and buy like 7-8 players for like 70-80 million, that's not possible. But if we sell 15 players and get 2-3 players in, that's totally okay.
Yeah, we also have a player already sold. I don't know if you've seen it.
Big up, Sam.
You seen this?
Yeah.
Let's have it right, people. Our first signing player, Jujon Sterling. A lot of people that wanted him to be in the first team 2 years ago, such as the guy above me, and he turned out to be very average in my eyes.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
Will you miss him?
I'm
So you
losing
love
track,
Cobham.
I'm losing
You love
track of
Cobham.
all the players that are leaving, so I don't think I'll miss him.
Is he part of that 10 to 15 players leaving? Oh, you don't count this one.
No, God, no, come on.
Does anyone know how much this is for? Let's read this super chat. Big up myself, Furs, and my WorldWideChels. Special super chat for Reece James. That Instagram diary post shows how much goes through players. Keep your head up. New gaffer incoming. Wasn't Serenaf in our stream yesterday?
Yeah, we had a whole discussion, like you and I.
We spoke about it, no?
Yeah, we are speaking about a lot of things, or I'm going crazy.
We spoke about it so much. I mean, look, I respect it. Obviously, I appreciate the super
No,
chat.
but it's good to be reminded of that, like speaking about all these things. It's good.
True. Carlito bigged up Dujon Sterling more than Havertz, the biggest forward in the panel. He's leaving on the free. Damn it! I thought something at least, a couple millions. Thank you. I learned something new today. I don't
want to do this.
Let's do this.
No. I am not doing this. Not right now, man.
Yeah.
Oh dear God. We do this when we get 60 likes.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Wait, what's this? Hold on.
What's this?
What's this?
Mount and Gallagher Rolls Royce midfielders Froze's wrong and Brown envelope for saying they will be sold.
Oh, I love these comments.
Do this one.
Let's have it right. Up the Charles. No, if I actually like do a proper impression, man, I'll go crazy, bro. I feel like
you wrong.
I feel like
you wrong. Let's have it right. Minerals Mount.
Well, when I met up with Mount in Dubai, I said to him, I don't know why I didn't record this. I said to him, "You got the minerals," and he started laughing. I wish I recorded that. That would have been so funny. That would have been so funny.
I mean, you would have given it to Minerals for that.
I'm definitely gonna go on a stream or something with them like this week. I really want to pick his brain
On what?
because I feel like his intentions are right at times, and he's just I don't know if he's like a character. If this
I've
is
said this to you all this time. Some things he has said like right, but
yeah.
some of it is like
What's that
overboard.
right? Up to Chelsea.
Well, guys, keep liking the video, man. Every like helps the
More
channel.
Swedish.
One like helps the channel, people. One click, one like. It's free, people. Like the video, man. Much appreciated. Big up Furze, Ashwood West's boyfriend. Yeah.
Whoa.
What happened?
Is what you just said. Big up
What did I
Fatou.
say?
Nothing.
Did we see any other news today?
Trying to think.
Oh wait, we're offering the 52 million clause over 4 to 5 years. So basically like Modric, right?
Yeah. Did you see the Mudrik video of him telling him to get the angle correctly?
Yeah.
I love Mudrik, man.
He gets a lot of hate though.
No, that's the thing, like it's just like I feel it was funny. The gym thing was hilarious too, man. The gym thing was. When I say hilarious, I mean I never expected like those two to ever have like a discussion.
Bro, that guy that remixes the TikTok videos, he got angry.
Yeah, that's what I said. That guy, I never expected them to. But if I'm not mistaken, wasn't well. It's not like if I wasn't mistaken.
Apparently, it was Mason Mount's dad.
Yeah, no, it was someone like that he knew, like because it was a private gym, and it was either I'm not gonna say Mace's dad because he looked like him, but I think it was his personal trainer's dad or something that they know. So it's not that bad. Like it was like a funny joke. If it was a stranger at like a proper gym and stuff, I would understand. But have you done a stream with Pice? I have not done a stream with them.
One day though, right?
Yeah.
Very soon.
Yeah, very soon. He's a nice guy.
Well, let's go through some comments here. Unlimited Dreamer, big up, bro. My hero, Modric, Fat Shaman, and Cameraman Shaman.
Oh God.
Big up, you as well, sir enough. Hey, on the stream, yeah.
Wow, Unlimited Dreamer actually said big up Sadiq and Feroz. Usually it's you or it's just me.
I know, right? This guy, he's learned his lesson, right?
But he didn't pick up your cat.
Why you open your eyes now?
Bro, don't throw stuff at your cat. What's wrong with you, bro?
He's vexed. Shall I tell you a story about him, actually? He's quite annoyed at all of us in the house today. Basically, he ran out last night at like 11 p.m. And I thought someone was bringing him back in because he went missing. Like, he goes out running for a bit. And then I come today in the morning, going to work, I hear him shouting, like crying. So I thought he was upstairs, locked. So I thought they'll let him out. Next thing I know, I find out he was outside, locked in the garden for 10 hours. He's crying, bro. Lesson learned to my cat for leaving. Shouldn't have left at 11 p.m., bro. He has to take responsibility.
You can't run out alone, bro. You can't run out alone.
That's why he's vexed, bro. Look, he went out alone. Look, bro. Anyway,
it's like this.
Look, I gave him wet pouch, people. I gave him whiskers. I tried to like make him happy again, and I tried, guys, man.
He looks so angry at you right now.
Sorry?
He looks so angry at you, the cat.
I know, bro.
Holy. It looks like Abram Grant.
That's racist.
How? What?
That's racist.
How is it racist if his face like Arab Red?
You call him a cat. Anyway, big up Andrew. If you want to join us very shortly, people, like the video, man. Your cat's not proper Chels. We don't want to read that comment, bro. We don't want to read that comment. We don't read that comment, bro. I want to read this comment though. Out. Mount. Ziyech. Havertz. Aspi. Kovacic. Sterling. Pulisic. Aubameyang. Gallagher. Zakaria. I mean, Zakaria's not a player anyway. Loftus Cheek. Kepa. Chalaba. Mendy. Koulibaly. Felix, people. That's a lot of players. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I mean,
11,
Sterling
12,
is staying.
13,
Sterling is staying for sure.
16 players.
Mm-hmm.
Big up myself and Feroz. Who do you feel will get as goalkeeper and strike? Bro, we spoke about this a billion times, bro.
You know, this is weird. I think we're gonna get Osimhen, and I think we are gonna get Oh, this is weird. Osimhen, and who would you want as a goalie?
Bro, you know my goalkeeper. Bro.
And you don't mind as well, right?
Yes, it's really, really stupid.
It's not stupid. I think it's a good shot.
This Martinez, he's so childish, bro. Did you see him at the World Cup? Like, come on, man. He's a grown man.
I'd rather have someone who's a good shot stopper and can sort of pass as well.
Bro,
Plus
I need someone good on and off the pitch. On and off. I need both.
Bro, he's like a Diego Costa, bro. I just like that.
Oh, come on, man. He's childish, bro. Like, he's not a Costa. He's a beg.
If you aren't getting Osimhen, then I want Vlahovic. That's one of the comments.
Listen, this is an L. If we get,
if we cannot get Osimhen, I want Ramos. That's who I want.
Oh, come on. That's not a big striker. That's not a top striker, bro. That's not a big striker. Fabrizio say we're gonna sign a massive big striker.
All right, then. You know who I want? The man.
For flip's sake, man.
Nah,
by the way, he's on top form right now, you know.
I'm telling you, man, like
he's on massive form right now.
Any other time I would say no, but whatever Pochettino wants, like, sure. It is what it is, bro. I'm cool with whatever Pochettino wants. Pochettino wants freaking Mendy as a striker, put Mendy as a striker. I don't care. I trust the coach.
What Mendy?
I'm just saying, obviously it's a joke, but if like Pochettino is down to play anyone get the right target, fair enough. It's weird because going by reports, he's saying he wants a lot of Premier League experience for players that he wants, which is why I think Martinez is the most likely goalkeeper for us, and his connection with Argentina. Plus, I feel like Martinez would want to go to a big club. Ramos is going to be a lot cheaper than Osimhen, but I feel like Napoli's manager leaving will sort of help us more getting Osimhen, unless Johnny's guy goes to Napoli to manage them.
Who?
Well, you're not hearing who they're linked with. Mr. Luis Enrique. No, Luis Enrique.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're linked with them.
Because I was just gonna ask you, the Napoli manager's stepping back, right?
Yeah, he already confirmed for like a season. He's taking a break, but I feel like it's gonna be like.
Why would you take a break after you?
No, but I feel like a break just probably means like he's quitting on a high.
Yeah, I agree with Blue Lounge. You might as well get Benzema. All eyes on me.
If you get Benzema, man, the one season we're not in the Champions League, freaking Benzema's a.
Well, he'll help us get us back in the Champions League.
Look at our.
And Alex Goldberg can be happy for once. It can be done. Because I can't think of a top striker that we're looking to sign.
My question to you is, do you consider Benzema better than Neymar? Think about what I just asked you.
In what aspect?
Sorry?
In what aspect?
You don't remember? We are signing a player better than Neymar.
Bro, on form, Benzema is 20 billion times better.
Exactly. So, I mean,
But that's on form. So if you're talking about ability-wise, obviously he's nowhere near.
no, God of Frogs, I disagree with you, man. I so disagree with you.
Oh, I know who we can get.
Oh, my days.
Oh my days. I know who we can get, people.
I just...
No, seriously. Guess who we can get?
This is going to be the worst take. This is going to be the worst take.
How have I forgot about this player?
Oh, no.
We mention him all the time, every season on this channel.
Oh, no.
Guys.
Oh, no.
Can you not guess? Can you not guess who it is?
Bro, you better land this correctly, bro.
Bro, we forgot about this player badly.
Oh my! I'm scared to listen to this name.
Are you ready?
Go on. Can you land, bro?
Edison Cavani.
Okay, I think we should end the stream right now.
Edison Cavani, the guy.
I think we need to end the stream right now. I think we need to end the stream. Delete everything like this. Bro, what is wrong? I hope that your cat just smacks you so hard right now. Like, I just wish Alvarez played for any other team except Man City. I just wish.
Bro, why do you not take me serious? Cavani's a goal scorer, bro.
Wait, am I the deluded one? Or is this person the deluded one?
Why am I deluded? Why? Go on, give me reasons.
You guys want to experience another Higuain? Be my guest.
Bro, Cavani is 20 times better than Higuain, bro. Cavani is a serial killer in the box.
I actually want to see what he's up to right now. Like, which team does he play for?
Bro, I saw he's at Atletico.
He's at Valencia. He has 5 goals in 25 games. Nice.
Bro, check the 25 games. He's a sub. He's a sub in those 25 games. He don't start those games.
You know what we should do, man? We should just get Lacazette, the top scorer in the French league.
I don't know why everyone's laughing at me either, bro. Like, I think Cavani is a top player. Honestly, Alfred will tell you how good he is. Look at this. Higuain didn't even get 17 goals in a shit United team. And do you remember that lob? That lob from Cavani.
You know, if you really want to go by this argument, guys, you really want to talk about those stats, all right? Then we can talk about stats, boys.
What, Mason Mount?
No. You guys want to talk about stats, right? Lukaku for United, 28 goals in 66 games.
That's dead.
Yeah, that did not land as...
That's Italian league.
That did not land as I expected it to land.
That's Italian league, bro.
No, but no. Actually, wait. 42 goals in 96 games. That's not bad. That's...
What, Lukaku?
Yeah.
That's dead. That is absolute dead.
But everywhere else, like, he's done decent, bro. Everywhere else. I'm not saying I want Lukaku. I don't want Lukaku. I don't want...
Well, stop lying, man. I know you got project work with this guy coming up. Just tell me the truth. Just tell me the truth, man. It's all right, honestly.
You know what? This is a better shot than Cavani.
Why you change the subject, bro?
This is a better shot. This is a better shout than Cavani.
Bro,
let's get Gary Lineker.
What work do you have coming up with Lukaku?
I don't have any work with Lukaku.
Have you ever worked with him? Why did it take you so long to answer that?
Because that's the thing. No, but it's weird because when Lukaku first signed for Chelsea, like when he first signed for them in 2011, no, 2011, because he was there when he won the
11, yeah,
Champions
sorry,
League.
yeah, 11.
They used my video to announce him, and then the second
Did
time,
they?
yeah, they used my video on Chelsea, but they use it on Chelsea TV when Chelsea TV was a thing.
Is the proof still out there?
Yeah. Alison, you know Alison Bender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh, we found this video on YouTube, and they played my channel. They show my channel, everything.
Send me that after. I need to see that.
Yeah, I'll send it. We can play it tomorrow, whatever. And then the second time when he came back, they used that clip as a preview. And Allison messaged me. She's like, "Oh my god, they're using our video. That's hilarious."
But you know you can get paid for that, right?
Bring back Zola,
Bro. You know you can get paid for that. Did they ask you for your permission?
No. They just played it, bro. It's fine. Chelsea TV is dead now, right? Like I'm talking about the online.
How can Chelsea TV be dead? Olivia's on there now.
No, but that's like a segment for social media. I'm talking about like the actual like television thing. But
what Ferguson is he chatting about?
this reminds me of the time when Rio tagged Pele.
Oh man, good days, man. Good days, people. I don't know why people thought I was joking about Cavani, by the way. Is he actually 39?
I have a question for you. Right now.
Yeah.
For me, when Chelsea won the and you know what? I have a question for the entire comment section as well, the viewers. So for me, when Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012, I was like, okay, this is the old guard. We're winning it. Final attempt. We won it. A lot of players left. Hazard came, blah, blah, blah. Second time we won the Champions League, we won it with such a young team. We had Tammy, we had Mace, we had Ziyech, we had like Pulisic and all these young players as well, right? Now, my question is, out of all the players and potential departures, who do you guys think is going to shine at another club the most? I'm not saying at a Kevin De Bruyne level or Salah level, but out of Pulisic, Ziyech, Mason Mount, and maybe I'm going to include Havertz in this, maybe, just for now. Who do you think would shine?
Kovacic, Mount, Havertz, Ziyech.
Really? Bro, here's the thing. I feel like Ziyech and Chelsea just...
Bro, Ziyech is the baller.
Who?
Ziyech is a baller.
Yeah, I genuinely believe, not because both of them are like a similar descent and both of them have a killer left foot, but I feel like he can be somewhat like a Mahrez, bro. His left foot
is not far. He's not fast like that with dribbling, bro.
So good, and I feel like if he gets the perfect club for him, he will be such a star. But it'll be interesting to see because I still rate a lot of them, even though the finishing has been atrocious this season. But you and I cannot deny Ziyech should have had so many more assists. Same thing with all these other players. Lockdown Pulisic was a hazard regen. That's what we all thought.
Lockdown
Pulisic was...
It's the funniest shit I hear, bro. It's so annoying.
But it's true, though. It's true.
Nah, it's not, man. It's only 1 or 2 games, bro. Honestly.
Not 1 or 2 games. Remember when he came on against Liverpool and just took over?
Bro, so how many games was it?
But those 6 months he was...
I'll tell you what games it was.
Those 6 months...
Palace, City, Liverpool. What other games?
Bro, even in the FA Cup final when he scored, he got an injury. Here's the thing. All I'm saying is for the 6 months he stepped up.
Bro, the way I start going about players doing their job, it's like they turn into Messi. Like, it's so frustrating.
Did you see Ziyech post that thing on Instagram with the caption? That was hilarious.
Which one?
Ziyech's newest post, I think day before yesterday. The caption was, hold on, let me have a look.
All eyes on me. Guys, Mason Mount. Let us know what you guys are thinking. 70 million. Do you think we'll get him? Do you think he will stay? Let us know. Like the video. 1 click helps on the channel. 1 like helps on the channel. Please keep liking the video. daily streams, myself for Rose around 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. UK time. Obviously, today is a lot earlier because I've got other stuff going on. After work, straight streaming. Please
see
do
this?
that, people. Oh yeah, this photo, yeah.
You see the caption?
I can't see it. Zoom in. Too much turbulence.
The troublemakers. Oh.
Oh. He's actually saucy though. Can't lie. His swag is actually saucy though.
Yeah, bro. Nah.
He reminds me of Benzema. Like
Big
style.
up, bitch. Nah, I've heard some crazy stories about him.
Serenaf,
Hey,
what's going on, man?
nothing much. Just been seeing the new strikers list, and I thought of putting my nominee in the hat as well.
Let's
Evan-
hear it, man.
Evan Ferguson.
Let me just kick him. Hang on. That's a lot better.
Did he just kick him?
Shake him.
Ah!
Run him.
Bro, I feel like Ivan Toney would have been perfect if it wasn't for his betting thing, man.
Ferguson.
Yeah, Evan Ferguson from Brighton.
You're joking, right?
Okay, I'm done
He
with
has
this.
good goal tally. What do you want more? He's pretty decent in Premier League. He's young,
No, you can't do
and Pochettino has the talent to bring out the best in players. I would take him instead of Lukaku any day. Just saying.
I'm a bit surprised. I'll let Alfred give you a striker as well. Alfred, who do you want to see coming in the Chelsea striker?
Oh, bro, you know who. You mentioned him earlier. No, no, I love that, by the way. Nice touch. That made me laugh, man. It's funny. You get me, bro. You get me.
He's a top goal scorer, bro.
Bro, he's... after you said what you said, I went to have a look at his profile, and I saw that he's actually a lot older than I thought now, man, which is a
He's
shame.
39, right?
Huh?
He's 39.
No,
36.
36.
Oh, that's all right
Yeah.
then. Bring him in. Someone's in the chat. He's 39. I was getting scared.
I wish, bro. You know, in 2012,
Super Cup.
well, I was...
Oh, wait, that's Falcao. Sorry.
I was...
Man, those
Oh,
three
Napoli.
seasons,
Champions League.
He scored against us.
Yeah, I remember.
those 3 seasons, we should have won a few trophies. I love Torres, but if we had Cavani or Falcao, we would have had countless trophies.
Well, what did we miss out on?
Well, we missed out on the Premier League
When?
when we had every attacking midfielder. Mourinho was there, and we had no finishers because Torres was struggling. We got Eto'o.
Torres got against Man City.
No, but bro, come on, man. If you had a proper goal scorer, someone who's obsessed with goals,
Why didn't you tell him that in Dubai? Why didn't you tell him that in Dubai when you saw him?
Because I saw him one day after. No, not one day. 1 week after we won the Champions League, I think.
I don't know how you always meet these players. It's so frustrating. How do you meet these players?
What's God of Frog saying? What are your thoughts on that?
He did do it, right? No, he didn't do it.
He did.
He did do it, right? He said it wrong, right?
I'm not sure exactly what he's
I think he
saying.
said it wrong. I think he's going to say he.
I don't know what the
did it.
question is, to be honest with you.
Same.
Yeah, no. He's saying that we should back Poch because he done it with the youth players of Spurs, and known Spurs, they're really, really bad. So he's done it with a bunch of players that are bottlers. That's what he's saying. So he's saying that we should back him because he will take us to the next level at Chelsea.
Bro, he nearly won a Premier League with Spurs, man. What more do you want?
Forget the Premier League.
And
You won a Champions League, bro.
Champions League as well. And the only reason they didn't win those trophies is not because of Poch. It's because the players bottled.
No, he
Arsenal,
bottled it as
Arsenal.
well, though. He bottled it as well. I'll tell you why. Lucas
all
Moura
right.
scored a hat-trick against Ajax, and he got
Well, he
dropped
didn't
for
start
the
him.
final.
Yeah, he didn't start him.
He got dropped for the final. and Harry Kane was injured, and he played him. And I get the whole aspect of Harry Kane has to play every game, but come on, that was a mistake.
Oh wait, look what Goddard Fox had.
No, he didn't. He
Fair
didn't get
point.
Van der Vaart. He didn't get Modric, did he? He didn't get Modric, Van der Vaart, and all those guys.
No, I mean, that was Tim Sherwood, right?
And what about Bale? Bale as well, right? He didn't get him.
He didn't get those guys. How can he say established? Big up Pink Mist. Big up Alex. Alex in the chat. Alex. Alex, you wanna join? Let me know as well. I invite you, bro. But this one, not really feeling that comment.
I mean, what his point was that this is a team which gelled well, had the chemistry, but didn't know how to click on a higher level. Like Tim Sherwood got the team in spot, but he didn't get the strategy, which Pochettino did get. Maybe that's what he means. I'm not sure.
No, he's saying the guys were not young.
Who did he sign?
No, but Ali was young.
How old?
He was like 21, right? 21, 22. What are you doing, bro? He had 3 or so young boys, but it wasn't built like our squad is. I feel like he's the ideal manager for this current crop of players. That's how I feel.
He signed Dele Alli in 2016. He signed Toby Alderweireld. I'm butchering his last name. Sorry about that. And he signed Son Heung-min.
Dele Alli and Son were freaking animals too.
Alfred, add Unlimited Dreamer, please.
Hey Jack, big
Oh
up.
yeah.
Hey.
And he did sign Eric Dier. He signed Trippier, Ben Davis. I mean, each one of those guys have gone on earning big buck for the club. So I don't see where is the case where Pochettino didn't improve those players, because they earn more bucks when they're going out than they were coming in.
No, 100%. I feel like, as I said, he is the ideal manager, and this current group of players, I think it's perfect. Shaw was a 23-year-old who didn't look like a bum at Leverkusen. I mean, our players are not that young either. So it's one of those situations where all his experience, him dealing with like a lot of egos already, and what he achieved at Spurs, even though all of us like troll and all, is still impressive. I get it, like he bottled it and stuff, but at the same time, he was the greatest manager ever, and he had a decent team that was young. And I feel like, sorry, what?
Who?
Poch.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I feel like he is ideal for the current crop of players. Like even Harry Kane, he didn't necessarily give Kane his first break. That was Sherwood, if I'm not mistaken. But still, he improved him to another level. And the energy levels that Spurs team showed, if you go like those first few years, it was incredible. There was only one season where they sort of lowered it down, but otherwise, in terms of like their high intensity pressure and the style of football, it was good. It's weird saying that as a Chelsea fan, but that's how it was. And hopefully, he gets that at this club along with trophies. That would be nice.
So Harry Kane's first introduction was by Tim Sherwood on April 7th, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. His goal against Aston Villa, the free kick deflected.
And I remember that one game, that one season, he went in net as well for them or something for a few minutes.
Oh, yeah, in the Europa League.
Yeah, he was like the goalkeeper or something, and it was all over Twitter. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember watching that because my brother's a Spurs fan. So I had to suffer and watch that nonsense. Unlimited Dreamer.
Yep.
How are you, man?
I'm doing okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I am. Just seeing the flyer sale of Chelsea Football Club players now, all the Deadwood.
Just quickly, how was the Comic Con?
Oh, it was all right. Like usual, just a lot of people, and plus, there was nowhere to sit. 'Cause obviously, a lot of people took all the seats. So I just decided to stand and walk all around for since 9:40 till 2 p.m. Plus, I had zero sleep, so I didn't get to sleep at that time of night.
So overall, was it overrated or like?
It was great. It was great. It was just obviously there was nowhere to sit, so my legs and feet started hurt. So I was just trying to get back home as fast as possible.
I'd love to go to one, man. That would be cool. See all the
Oh,
costumes
well,
and that.
Oh yeah, Alfred. I'm just gonna say I did tweet out, and obviously I did ask Sadiq.
He's in the UK, bro. He's in the UK. Relax, man.
My stupid brain.
He's out of the country, my friend. But one day.
Yeah. So getting back to Chelsea, I'm gonna say, Felix, thank you for being here, even though it was in such a crap team you were with. But to be honest with you, I agree with. Do you think the way Felix looked? Do you think he is going to be able to cope with the physicality of the Prem fully?
Yes. Yes. Do you see the way he moves the ball?
He does great with the ball and all, but I feel like he's more of a luxury player, Sadiq. He's more of a luxury player.
He's a luxury player. He's a special player.
Well, yeah, he's a luxury special player, but do you think we need them right now?
Yes. We need a star man. We had Eden Hazard.
No, we do not need a star man. We need to sort out the positions where we're at the club. We need to sort it out.
Loan, not sign, loan.
So, Sadiq, if we have Nkunku and Kai Havertz, where would Felix play?
I would have sold Havertz.
Havertz should go as well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this is the thing here, Sadiq. If you think about it, if you have a Felix and an Nkunku, they will demand to be put on the pitch.
Bro, in a big team, you have to have players in each position. If we're talking about a big striker coming in and then Nkunku playing behind and Felix playing behind, it's a no-brainer.
They would demand to be on the pitch because
Right
that's exactly
now,
where they should be.
Right now, I don't see Kai Havertz getting sold. I mean, I'm not saying I want him here.
I don't want him at the club. I want him sold.
I think he's going to Bayern.
Here's the thing, there's no saying over here about Kai Havertz signing part. Like, it is still in rumors. There hasn't been a concrete offer yet on the table.
I think it will at least be discussed. Tuchel likes him, doesn't he?
Yeah, let's think about it logically. Most of us want Mount gone. Most of us want Havertz gone. We want to clear out. Okay, if you want these players gone and you're bringing in Nkunku and you're going to bring in a striker, let's just say worst case scenario, a guy gets injured. Then what are you going to say to me? Oh, let's play Ross Barkley.
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
I knew you like Ross Barkley.
Ross Barkley was permanently sold. He didn't go on loan.
I knew you like Ross Barkley.
Conor Gallagher.
That's Ross Barkley 2.0.
Unlimited Dreamer would be the first guy on this panel to say, "Oh, we should have signed another top player."
Oh my God.
Have I? Before you don't answer, Sadiq. I'm gonna ask the other three. Have I ever said that when I've come on?
I don't recall you saying that.
I rest my case.
I've disowned you. No, that's a disappointing response to me.
Sadiq, don't disown me for this, but that is what I recall. And I recall Jack never mentioned we need another.
To be fair, you've not been here a long time.
Oh.
Alfred can tell me.
What did he apparently say?
So basically, for example, he would say, "Oh, we shouldn't sign too many players in a certain position because they'll want game time." So, for example, Felix and Nkunku, etc. And I said, in the past he said that, and some of the positions, like the players have got injured, and then he would complain, "We should have signed players. We should have signed this guy." Have you ever heard him
I
complain?
was actually not complaining. I was only pointing out an opinion. If you were watching yesterday, or if it was yesterday for me, I was only mentioning about Billy Gilmore. That's all I was saying. I was only mentioning about Billy Gilmore, which was a common
He wanted
person.
the youth, guys. He wanted the youth.
I know. Oh my god. You weren't fully listening.
Did you guys want to keep Gilmore?
He did.
Or-
No. I was just saying. No, let me just say he's putting words that didn't come out of my goddamn mouth. I was saying about if Gilmore was here, I feel like he would have been okay and better than what we had. At what we had. If we get someone better, then yes.
Sadiq wanted Gilmore as captain.
To me, that just sounds like minerals, in my opinion.
What?
What?
That's what it sounds like. He doesn't want to openly say that he wanted the player to stay. He said, worst case scenario, they would have been better than what we have. I don't agree with that.
All right, let me answer this question by the Blue Lounge. Yes, and I don't know if I'll ever make a video about Ziyech at Chelsea. That's just I love him, but not gonna happen. And welcome, Emma.
That is racist.
What's racist? Wait, what?
Oh, what am I lagging, man? That's racist.
What's racist? Wait, what just happened?
What happened?
What's racist?
I
didn't
lagged out
understand.
badly. What racist was
What's
he didn't want to
racist,
make a Ziyech video.
What's racist? I want to hear this.
He didn't want to make a Ziyech video.
Oh, it's basically calling you racist.
Okay, nice. Apparently, I'm racist because I cannot make a Ziyech video. Hi, everyone. I'm new to this channel, and yeah, I think Pochettino will do well next season. Havertz was crap this season. I thought he'd be good at the start of the season.
Oh.
He turns into
Yeah.
Zidane like 1 every 10 games, which is the most frustrating because he has so much potential. This is the most frustrating thing about Kai Havertz. He has potential,
Yeah.
but to show up 1 game out of 10, I'm not having that. Like, I get it. He was playing out of position, but if Pochettino is willing to give you another chance, fair enough. I don't think you deserve it. That's my take.
Well, he's been here, for a few seasons now. Like, how long do you want to give him? It's not like he hasn't had time to adapt. That's the thing. It's sad. I'm very thankful. I always will be for the World Cup final goal. It will be part of Chelsea. He'll be part of Chelsea history forever. But yeah, it might be time to go. It'll be interesting to see if some offers come for him this transfer window.
I'm not going to be surprised if it's like if they offer 30, 40 million.
Great. Sorry. Carry
Would
on.
would you lads would you keep Aubameyang, or do you just want him to go?
I want Aubameyang to go.
I think he's gone already.
He wants Barcelona. If you want Barcelona, fine. If I was the owner, I'd say, hey, I'll set you on a free. I don't care about it. I'll put you on a free.
Yeah, well, I don't think we can get much for him anyway at this point, can we?
Like, Aspie, I feel like if Barcelona still want him, I'd say 5 mil, just 5 mil, and we'll have a deal.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Okay, I don't get this question because they're 2 different positions, and Cuckoo is a Chelsea player already pretty much. Ugarte, most likely signing. So
we don't know that though.
Would you rather sign? It should be like getting both.
So about Ugarte, there's rumors that Fofana could be considered as a loan.
No, Fabrizio denied that today.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. What I've seen of Ugarte, we need someone like him. We need a destroyer.
Enzo needs a supporter as well. So I'm glad he's potentially coming here. That'd be nice.
This is the thing.
What are they saying he's worth?
I think his release clause is 50 million.
But I think we're paying over that 50 million. That release clause.
Because of the thing, yeah, you can't directly pay it, so that makes
Yeah,
you
sense.
so
lot-
this is
You lot. Alex the Great. Welcome to the channel. Owner
The
of
legend is
Chelsea
here.
Ice
The legend is
TV.
here.
Welcome to
Welcome.
the channel, my friend.
Good to be on. Good to be on. You know, I was just flicking through. I was like, you know, I don't know if you guys are like this. You know, when you're on the phone to someone and you're just flicking through YouTube while you're on the call.
Yeah,
I was on the phone with my girlfriend and I was like, fuck it. I'll put something in the chat. And then I'll put the sound on and I was like, oh yeah, they want me on the stream, Rachel. And then she was like, no, you can't join the stream because you're on the phone with me. And I was like, come on. I managed to get on. So she was all right with it. She's okay. So it's all good, people. It's all good. The last
You
time
got Alex.
I was on this channel was last summer. The transfer
Well,
side.
transfer season, people.
Wow.
Wow.
Transfer
It's been a long
season.
time, boys.
let's hope you
But,
stay for the whole season this time.
The owner of Chelsea Fan TV doesn't have time like that. He's a busy man.
mean,
Oh, you're the owner. Oh, you're the owner for Chelsea Fan TV.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I've watched your videos, man. I really liked it. Really good
thank you,
content,
buddy. I appreciate that.
especially with Lewis just going all right crazy because of the season.
Yeah, there's plenty of that. There is plenty of that. Welcome to Chelsea. You know,
And
I
Jem
could have
as
joined
well.
like
he's
any
gold.
season. Sorry.
So and Jem as well. He's gold.
Oh yeah, I love Jem. I love
He's
Jem.
fantastic. Yeah.
No, like I was even thinking like you could do like I don't know. I would love to come on here more often. The thing is, like I don't really jump on that many live streams because my Wi-Fi can be a bit iffy. Because I got a new place now. That's why I like honestly I would go on pretty much every other show, but like I just don't trust it. Like if it's like an hour recorded podcast or something like that. Like if it's live, it's a bit different. You could probably like jump out and then come back in. But otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, fan cams is enough for me this season. Like,
You smashed it, man. Home and away. I don't know how you've done it, but you've completed the dream for the season. Hopefully, it's better next season for you and Lewis, especially.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I mean, what are you boys thinking? Come on now. Like, let's. I don't know. Have I like where have I jumped in it? Like, what have I missed?
Well, we speak about everything, bro.
Yeah,
we spoke about everything already. We just, you know.
Wait, I want to get your take on the Felix.
Mount.
Oh, Felix first.
I don't care. I don't care about Felix leaving. Do you know the truth is this? I would have happily had him back on loan. I wouldn't have bought him. I don't think that like I completely get when people are like, listen, he's a great footballer, probably one of the best footballers in our side. Like technically, like his dribbling, it's unbelievable. But things like when we lost to Madrid and I see him in the changing room with Vinicius, things like that, they really piss me off. And people say like, oh, you know, Mount did that with Declan Rice and this and that. That's different. They're both Chelsea boys. Like, let's not get it twisted. Mount actually has the right to do that as well because we know he's Chelsea through and through. He's been there for 18 years. You know, people say, why does he have a free pass? Like, I mean, if there's one player that does deserve it, it's probably him. And don't get me wrong, like we've criticised him a lot on the channel. Like anyone would know. Nobody can escape from that. But Felix just doesn't have it for me. And I definitely can't see him fitting in with Poch. Like, it makes sense. Like, I can't see him running as much as like Poch's teams run more than any other teams. Felix isn't that guy. And they're saying like, well, I hope Havertz doesn't stay either. But what Havertz does is run. So I mean, maybe that fits into Poch's plans. Maybe he wants to play him. Fuck knows where you can play him at this point. Like I'm finished with Havertz. As for Mount, I would like to get him on a new deal. I don't want to lose Mount, to be honest with you. It's a bit of an awkward one for me because I sit in Matthew Harding, but my family we've got seats in the East Stand as well, and I sit right next to Tony Mount. So every time I go up there, I sort of give him a little nod. I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, like, I am so sorry, Tony. Like, I mean, I'm not the one slaying you, but I'm putting it out there, aren't I? So there's been a lot of like abuse and criticism towards him which is deserved in a way because of the performances. But at the end of the day, like, you shouldn't hate the guy. Like, I just think that there's a fine line between, like, I was saying this on the United stand. We did a preview before the United game. I was saying, like, what is proper Chelsea? Like, what is that? Like, it's a weird sort of, like, how would you define that? It's like, okay, cool. He loves the club. He grew up in the youth system. He's won trophies with us. Brilliant. But if you're proper Chelsea, why don't you just sign a contract? Like, why?
That's right.
Why does
Exactly
it
right.
matter? You know, because
Yeah.
even if you're earning 200 grand, which apparently isn't enough, like, you're making serious money. Like, and I can't justify 250 grand, because if that's the case, you're as good as Reece James or Thiago Silva, some of our best players. Like, let's forget Koulibaly, Sterling, these players. Those were stupid mistakes by the board, right? We can't go back on that. But let's not make the same mistake again, right? As far as I'm concerned, if it was me and I was in Bowley's position, I would say I would probably just keep it the way it is. And if Mount starts performing next year, give him what he wants. It's like, fair enough. And then if not, risk maybe losing 20 million, selling him in January next season, because you could easily get rid of Mason Mount in January. There'd be plenty of clubs that would pay, 30, 40 million for him, which is still a good price. We never paid a penny for the guy. But yeah, I don't know. There's so many mixed opinions. Like, I don't get the impression that other clubs are as keen as we think they are.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you don't want to lose Mount. Like, Mount he's a name. Like, there's not many names out there. And when you think of Man United, you think of Rashford, you think of Fernandes. When you think of Chelsea, you think of, Reece James and Mason Mount. So I don't really want to lose that. Yeah.
No, well said. 100%. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, like, totally. The fact that, like, we could potentially be losing one of our academy boys just hurts, because for the past, like, decade, ever since JT left, that was the narrative, right? We need the Cobham boys to, like, come through, and then obviously they won the Champions League, and now, like, him leaving like this is just, it's a shame. But
Yeah.
if it works for him, then fair enough. But hopefully somehow that 5% chance of him extending happens. But
I thought it was 10%.
I don't know. 5-10, it depends on everything, right? But I still cannot believe you're having this discussion like last year.
I think he was staying. I still think.
Are you in the Feroz? Are you in the minerals camp then?
See, that's one reason why I feel bad for Mace and other players, because this whole extremism, I get criticism, constructive criticism is good, and to a certain extent, as you said. But when people go over the top for certain players, then I understand the hatred as well, right? It's just two extremes. But no, I'm definitely not that extreme.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll say one thing about Minerals quickly. He does say some serious facts.
Yeah, of course, he gets some things correctly, but I don't know if this is an act or not. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. Like, if he's actually,
it's real. I'll be honest with you.
It's real. It's real.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you boys something. So before I took over the channel last year, I was still going on fan cams just as anyone else would. Like, I've always been very passionate about it. And I remember speaking to Johnny. I think it was when we lost. No,
Liverpool. I was there. Liverpool.
Yeah,
no?
Drew 1-1, and Sancho. Was it Sancho? Yeah, Sancho scored that goal against us at the bridge. And Jorginho scored a penalty, I think. And I spoke to Johnny, and I remember asking him, why do you do this? And, like, he said exactly the same thing that he says now. Like, I'll give him credit for that. He said, listen, mate, like, I just need to get this off my chest. He's like, I need to just get it off my chest. That's why he does it. So I don't think that there's, like, this big claim to, want to be famous and all that. I don't really believe in that. But at the same time, look, I'm like, well, if you don't care about these things, why do you have memberships? Why do you have these other things? So I'm like, but generally speaking, I do think that he's, like, very passionate, and I think that he wants the best for the club. So I think like his heart is in the right place. But yeah, big up to Johnny. I love Johnny. But yeah, I just want to get him on the channel more, but he doesn't want to come on. This is one thing that I've spoken about, and I would love Johnny to come on, because you know this message that he tries to spread. Why not spread it with us as well? Like, I'm not biased. Like, you can go on any platform. Surely, if I don't know, if you can go on other platforms and say that, you would encourage people to, you know.
He
think-
feels everyone.
Wait. Aren't you like a brown envelope?
Have I got any brown envelopes? Oh, I've got
He's
only pink.
got his.
Yeah.
Well, he's got his minerals minions now that he's collected, you know. So I think he's got enough people that hear him and probably feels like he doesn't need to go on other streams anymore
That's
to be
fair.
heard. You know.
Yeah. No, that is fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, for me, it's like I would like to see Mason Mount get a new deal, but if he doesn't, I'm not gonna lose a bunch of sleep over it. Let's be honest. Like,
But you should.
Mount, no, Sadiq,
He's
I'm not
proper
more that.
Chelsea.
I'm not full. What can be proper Chelsea? If he was a proper
He got
Chelsea
the
player, if he
fans.
was. No, nah. I know you're trolling here, but I'm just don't care if I'm gonna bite the bait of your freaking trolling here anyway. But yes, he claps the fans, but if he loves the club, and if you accept 150 to 200K a week, which is
No.
way more than what you're earning right now.
No, you guys haven't read it properly. You have to understand two things about this deal. This ain't 150 base, and also a 7-year deal will take him to around 30 years old, which means he won't get that big deal that he wants just before, his peak finishes. So I get from his aspect the financial side, which is why Chelsea offered a 1-year extension to buy time, and it hasn't worked.
This is the thing. When I heard about that, I didn't like that. That was disrespectful. I will say that. For him, that was disrespectful for that kind of player. For him. But this is the thing. They had an agreement with him after he came back from the World Cup, wasn't it? Oh, it was the World Cup, right? They had a deal up with him already, but then all of a sudden, I will be annoyed with this. When I found out, the board actually basically cancelled the deal that he was going to sign after the World Cup. So I don't know why they don't offer him the same thing. But say, okay, you win, we'll give you this.
They've changed the rules.
Commercial as well, though, not just the actual wage. It was about his image rights and things like that, which I think is actually more realistic.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about it, but like I did see something about that, and that kind of like flicked a switch in my head, and I was like, you know what? We hear all these. That's probably a realistic reason, because that's not that money. That's time as well. Like the amount of shoots he has to do, all these things, and he doesn't get a say. This is what I was just saying. Like, he's the face of Chelsea. There's a lot of value in that. So, how much is that worth? I don't know. I mean, maybe someone else knows better than me. Like, how much is that worth to be that well known at a club like Chelsea? Because you're not also at United. You lose that once. Like, Rashford comes to Chelsea, it's not the same. Mount goes to United, it's not the same. So,
well, yeah, I can completely agree with you on that. Yeah, but also, this is what was I going to say?
Don't get too nervous with Alex here, please.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to remember here.
Oh my god!
I love Alex,
I'll come back when I
Alex,
remember.
my guy, man. I gotta guess him up. That's my guy, man.
Yeah, I know what. Yeah.
Nippin Sharma. Tell us your thoughts on Money Mace. Did Nippin get in the fan cam for Newcastle?
No, he didn't. Unfortunately, my camera guy, he came from Doncaster, so he was like, yeah, he had to shoot. They were terrible fan cams. It's just absolutely rubbish, mate. They're probably the worst fan cams.
Why didn't you just get a tripod?
He had a tripod.
Oh, as in, like, sorry, why don't you just do a selfie style, like you put the tripod there
Yeah, to be honest with you, like this is the thing. So I
Just,
could have easily done that, and it costs nothing, or I could have spent X amount, however much I spent on a camera guy, and risked it. But I just wanted a good quality video, and I knew as soon as because he got a ticket to the match, and I knew as soon as that happened, it was going to be terrible because he literally.
I didn't get a fan cam, but I got this lovely portrait of the whole world. Sorry, the whole Chelsea fan team.
Let me put it on the full screen.
Yes, look at that.
Let me see who that is. That's Nippin, Charlie, Nina, Alex, Asni, I think.
No,
Ben.
that's David. He writes blogs for us.
Oh, sorry, David, Ben, Lewis.
Yeah.
Where's Father?
I don't know. Father didn't make the cut for some reason. I don't know why. You'll have to ask Nippin about that.
Nippin.
I didn't say nothing.
He was simping.
Maybe he was. Maybe he was.
Guys, listen though. I got to head out, unfortunately. I got to head out.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah.
But Alfred can carry on if you guys want. He's got access to the stream, so he can end it if you guys want to stay on. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, we want to stay. I don't mind Alfred hosting. In fact, I've never seen him host. I want to see how.
I gotta go as well.
Pressure.
This was the time to step it up.
I'll tell you one thing: he'll handle it better. He'll handle pressure better than Arsenal and United. I can tell you that.
I'm gonna have to go, but I'm just gonna quickly say this: is that Ugarte, I hope you come because you'll be a destroyer and you'll be a freaking great CDM for our club because Jesus Christ. And also for Mount, if you sign a contract, mate, I welcome you back. I'll be really happy for you and really great to see you still at the club. But if not, then good luck wherever you go. Then this is the thing I'm going to admit. I'm just preparing myself whenever he does go. Yep, good luck. So
I think
yeah,
I think we should end it there. I think Unlimited Dreamer ended it well there.
Yeah, big up to Deke and everything, and I'll see you guys later.
Take care.
Take care, bud.
Take on Mason Mount, by the way.
Sorry?
Never. I was going to say something about Mason Mount, but then I needed to tell Alex that instead of a fan cam, I just got this nice picture of all of us. But yeah, my thoughts on Mason Mount. Honestly, couldn't care less if he stayed or left. I know Carlito won't echo my feelings on this, but honestly, if he wants to go, he can go. I'm not. If he wants to go, he can go. I don't mind if he stays, but if you don't want to be at a club, you don't want to be there, then you can go.
He does want to be. He has to be right for him. But
And as for people saying he's proper Chelsea, he's not proper Chelsea. He's proper Portsmouth.
Oh my God.
and it's sports. That
Proper-
was illegal.
Dropping facts every day, fact bombs.
We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there, people. Thanks everyone tuning in. Like the video. Big up Alex for coming towards the end. Really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Feroz, obviously co-host Alfred as always. Serena supporting. Big up NS Sports, man. We'll catch you guys soon tomorrow. Daily streams, people. Peace.
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 Peace.